Welcome to Crete in Greece. Crete is the fifth largest island in Mediterranean and the largest of the islands forming part of modern Greece. It is relatively long and narrow, stretching for 160 miles or 260 kilometers on east-west axis and varying in width from 7.5 to 37 miles or 12 to 60 kilometers. Here you can admire the remnants of brilliant civilizations, explore glorious beaches, impressive mountainscape, fertile valleys, and steep gorges, and become part of the island's rich gastronomic culture. I'm Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. If you are new for my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click notification bell so that you will be notified if uploaded my new travel experience video. Enjoy watching. Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Welcome to the captivating world of archaeological site of Phaistos, a place that resonates with the issues of ancient Minoan civilization located in the Heraklion prefecture, specifically in the town of Taimpaki. Crete Phaistos stands as a testament to the rich history and cultural significance of the remarkable island. The upper court is the first of the three courts in the west wing of the palace, its south side supported by the strong retaining wall separating it from the west court. On the west side, the 17 circular recesses in the ground indicates the presence of an equal number of wooden columns which probably supported a covered colonnade. The court is crossed from the north to the south by the raised processional causeway, which, like those of the other palaces, would have been used for sacred processions and other rituals. The magazines of the old palace from 1900 to 1700 BC occupied a large part of the west wing immediately to the east of the west court and extended to the lower terrace. Apart from their use as a storage area, they also appear to have 100 some of the workshop activities of the old palace. Today, most of the magazines have been filled in. One of these in the magazine Phytoi, storage yards decorated with a disc and row patterns in reliefs, just as of these and well-preserved square installations for grinding grain. There is another well-preserved old palace magazine under the floor of the light wheel in the propylaea. The main facade of the both old and the new palace look into the west court, of which official entrances to the palace open. Higher up to 7 meters farther back in the facade of the new palace from 1700 to 1450 BC. It's constructed of the large ashes and also has deep indentations and prostrations. 3 are the 2 entrances leading to the interior of the palace. Even after the palace's destruction in the 15th century BC, Phaistos endured. The city continued to be inhabited during the Mycenaean and Geometric period, surviving until the 18th century BC, a testament to the tenacity of each people. Phaistos witnessed the constructions of the Temple of Rhea to the south of the Old Palace, showcasing the involving religious practices of the time. The West Court and the theatrical area date from the Old Palace period, and after the destructions of the Old Palace Court was covered over to a depth of 1.3 meters as a part of the reconstruction. Consequently, the raised walkways disappeared and they were not replaced at the new raised level. Did you know that the history and culture? Crete has the rich history and cultures that dates back thousands of years. The island was once home to the Minoan civilization, one of the earliest civilizations in Europe. You can explore the ancient ruins and archaeological sites such as the Palace of Knossos and the Phaistos disk. The West Magazines. The north part of the West Wing is occupied by the large complex of the palace magazines or storerooms. It consists of the antechamber, the corridor of the magazines, and the magazines themselves. The first wide hall formed the antechamber of the magazines and opened off to the central court via a doorway with the central columns and two pillars. Two other columns inside the rooms supported the roof. Under the floor of the antechamber was discovered the archive room of the old palace from 1900 to 1700 BC, containing over 6,000 clay ceilings, example seal impressions of the balls of clay which were used to monitor the movement of the goods in the magazines. A double doorways with the central pillars on the west side of the antechamber lead to the corridor of the magazines, with a second central pillar supporting the roof of the corridor. The right and the left were the 11 magazines in which the goods produced by the palace were stored. The westernmost magazine of the north side of the corridor, which has been roofed over by the excavations, contains tall pethae, one of which bears an inscription in linear. The east part of the north wing formed from the workshop area of the palace. It consists of the east court and a complex of small rooms which is believed to be the workshop of the new palace. Approximately in the center of the court are the ruins of the horseshoe-shaped kiln. The elongated rectangular building with six rooms on the west side of the court appears to have been used for the workshops of the kiln craftsmen. The square room of the north side of the court was the gatehouse of the northeast entrance to the palace. It has a gypsum, slab flooring, and benches around the walls behind it, and a long corridor leading to the inner courtyard of the north wing and thence to the royal apartment. Welcome to Agios Nikolaos is a favorite with the visitors drawn by Nerva Ilonda, famous for its golden beaches and cosmopolitan charm. The lakeside atmosphere of the town itself, whether it is the appeal of Lakes Bolisma or the beaches is in around Agios Nikolaos. It's provide an ideal base for your holiday in the eastern Crete. Just a short drive away are authentic villages and the cultural site, as well as the nature trails and food and drinks, experiences that will bring you closer to the essence of Crete. If it's all this sounds like your kind of holiday, enjoy in the Crete vacation. Did you know that since the founding, Agios Nikolaos has been a pioneering leader in cellular metabolism, advancing therapies for patients with the unmet needs? Their mature and unique understanding of the science is foundationally to their success and convicting threads in their bands, their people, and their pipeline together. Agios Nikolaos is a small town with an impressive and fascinating history. It occupies the site of the ancient city of Lato Pros Camara, which was the port of the city Lato Pros Itera. The latter was a city which flourished during the Archaic and Classical Age, as well as during the Roman era. The first thing that you need to do when you are in Agios Nikolaos is to simply soak up the atmosphere. The narrow streets give it an island feels, but the busy squares and the marina also create a lively vibe. And the focal point is the Lake Bolisma, which the legends has it. It bottomless and where the goddesses Athena and Artemis once bathed. Not a bad thing to complete with enjoying a coffee or a bite around the lake. Every hour of the day has a different mood. There is the footpath of Agios Karalambos Hill for a view of the Agios Nikolaos from above. The main shopping area is on around 28 October Street, with cafes, restaurants, and souvenir shops. And the city cathedral is in Eleftheria Square. Cultural highlights include the Folklore Museum in the old Port Authority buildings next to the bridge over the Sea Canal, and the Archaeological Museum, which cover the history of the regions from Neolithic and Minoan times all the way to the Roman occupations and beyond. Finally, a footpath takes you to the top of the Agios Charalambos Hill for a view of Agios Nikolaos from the above, but I'm a little bit lazy to go uphill, so I enjoy only the downside and the seaside panoramic view of Agios Nikolaos. Agios Nikolaos is a coastal city on the Greek island of Crete, lying east of the island capital Heraklion, north of the city of Lyrapitra, and west of the city of Scythia. Welcome to Sissi Port. Sissi Port functions as a port from where the carobs and almonds, the main export product, were transported. During the revolutions of 1821, it was a refuge of militants, and its natural harbor was used to transport ammunition. It offers a peaceful and relaxing atmosphere away from the crowds and noise of the nearby resorts of Malia and Chersonesus. Sissi Crete is ideal for the travelers who want to enjoy Crete's natural beauty and authentic culture. Those the only beach in Sissi town where you can swim protected by waves is located inside the harbor of Limani. It is a very small beach with a few umbrellas and showers. If you want to visit another nearby beach, you can head eastward until you meet the Harkuma Bay, which will organize Beach of Baufus. Did you know that the official language spoken in Crete is in fact Greek? But you will find that many locals speak in English. They are keen to make you feel at home, so why not to do the same? The Greek language is one of the oldest European languages, featuring in written documents from around 3,400 years ago. I'm Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Thank you for your love and support to my channel. Feel free to leave your comments about what did you see or any feedbacks that will help my channel to improve in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Stay safe and take care.